Carole is a 26-year-old Belgian. To unwind after work each day, she heads for a riding stable for a few rounds and jumps. Landing her first job was also an obstacle she cleared without too much difficulty. 5 years ago, after earning a degree in computer graphics, Carole was offered a job in the small company where she did her internship. At the time, the company sold advertising items and had a staff of only 3. It later evolved, changed its name to Icewatch, and became specialised in design and sales of trendy watches. The firm gradually expanded, and today its watches can be found in 6,000 shops worldwide. Carole holds an important post in the firm.
Je fais du stylisme de montres, donc je crée pas les montres en 3D parce que le modèle est toujours le même, il est simplement décliné différemment. Donc analyse des tendances couleurs, des tendances de matière, de texture, etc. Et donc moi j'analyse, je vois un peu ce qui va sortir l'année d'après. C'est vraiment moi qui décide de comment vont se composer les collections.
Heavy responsibilities for a 26-year-old. The last 5 years have been very enriching for the young employee. Yet her career ambitions were totally different at the time she was winding up her degree.
C'est vrai que j'aurais espéré rentrer dans une grosse boîte qui fait du pré-presse, mais au final tout se passe bien ici depuis le début. Ça m'a ouvert des portes sur plein de choses. Si j'étais rentrée dans une grosse boîte où on m'aurait dit voilà, tu fais la mise en page de ce catalogue, j'aurais pas appris à me débrouiller comme je le fais maintenant.
Small and medium-sized businesses can be found throughout Europe. They cover all areas of activity, provide 2/3 of private sector employment, and create 80% of new jobs. With an average of 1 young European out of 5 out of a job, young workers are sometimes unaware of this potential. They often tend to turn to large companies where they hope to find a more attractive and more stable post. SMEs, for their part, sometimes hesitate to hire young people, who by definition have no experience. Yet young people and small enterprises have a lot to give each other. Maida is another living example of that. The 24-year-old young woman of Franco-Spanish origin now lives in the Basque Country, near Bilbao. After completing management secretarial training and gaining a year's experience in an export firm, she has worked for 3 years for Skunk Funk, a ready-to-wear company founded in the area around 10 years ago.
Envié un correo y en 2 semanas ya estaba haciendo la entrevista de trabajo. Entonces, de ahí más o menos en un mes me encontraba en Barcelona, en el Bread and Butter, en la feria más importante de moda a la que Skunk Funk va. Entonces, para mí era todo nuevo y eso pues, fue una semana pues muy intensa, muy loca y la verdad que muy divertida.
Maida has held various posts over these 3 years. First, she provided support for the marketing team, before moving on to sales, and at age 24 to a post created specially for her, the brand's fairs and events manager. Skunk Funk has only been around since the early 2000s, but it is a fast-growing small company. And it is atypical in that Miquel, the company's boss and founder, is its senior member at age 44.
Geuk nahiko amateur izan garelako orduen esperientzia duen jentie askotan ja aurreritziak edo aurretik egin molde batekin datozelako. Eta guretzako okupetzaten duen, guretzako igual hobia usan jente freskoa ekarri eta gure modutara moldatu eta ez kontrara. Gero bestetik bai dau jentik aztieriken energia edo gogoa, eta baita guretzako abantail bat da eukitxe jende barruan gure organigraman estrukturan hasteko ahalmena eta kemena dekena ezta.
A small company with young employees, a situation that has an impact on their work.
Entonces en Skunk Funk lo que me gusta es que somos un equipo joven, que a diferencia igual de una empresa grande, trabajamos eso como muy en familia, muy en piña. Como experiencia personal para mí Skunk Funk es y ha sido la gran escuela porque he aprendido a hacer de todo.
In these few years working in a small business, Maida has already learned a lot of skills that give her confidence and assurance, skills she would like to cash in on at some point in the future, and she has a few ideas up her sleeve.
Viendo la trayectoria de Skunk Funk en estos 10-11 años, ¿a quién no le daría ganas, ¿no? de montar también su negocio? O, vamos, por lo menos a una persona motivada y me considero, o sea, motivada y con ambición, me considero una persona ambiciosa y pues ¿por qué no, no?
Setting up a small business and becoming one's own boss. Michal knows what it's all about. He took the leap a few years ago. Today, at age 27, he heads Martinus, Slovakia's leading bookshop. Michal was always a bookworm. However, he was quite young when he took an unusual path that brought him where he is today.
Takže ja som ako 15-ročný celkom získal takú vášeň pre tvorbu web stránok a nejakým spôsobom som sa dostal k bratom Santusovcom, ktorí už vtedy mali najväčšie knihkupectvo v Martine, Martinus, a už mali aj webovú stránku, ale nedokázala robiť niektoré veci, ktoré chceli. Tak som sa ponúkol, že ja im to môžem pomôcť urobiť.
Michal developed the site for a number of years while continuing his education. Gradually, his reputation grew and online sales began to climb. By 2006, Michal had earned a degree in management, and the two brothers offered to make him a partner in the business. And today, Martinus runs 4 shops in Slovakia and above all, a booming online business.
Tu sa nachádzame v časti nášho centrálneho skladu, v ktorom je umiestnený tovar, ktorý predávame cez internet. To znamená, sú tu CDčka, DVDčka, knihy samozrejme. A z tohto skladu tu sa nachádza síce niekoľko desiatok tisíc titulov, ale celkovo z neho každý mesiac odíde zhruba 40 až 50 tisíc rôznych kníh. Takže toto je také naše kráľovstvo kníh.
Michal built up his own kingdom and is very pleased with it. As with learning to play the piano, it did call for work and perseverance, but has given him tremendous satisfaction. For Michal, those who dream of going into business for themselves should not be afraid to make the leap.
My sme začali doslova z kancelárie, ktorá mala 6 metrov štvorcových a na jednom počítači a dokázali sme z toho vybudovať toto. Neúspechy môžu byť a vždy budú, ale dôležité je skôr nasledovať ten svoj sen, pretože samozrejme byť zamestnaný je super, ale mať možnosť splniť si svoj sen, ak to naozaj vyjde, tak myslím si, že to je na nezaplatenie. A myslím si, že stojí za to zobrať ten risk a skúsiť to.
Setting up a business can be not only very enriching personally, but can also offer the possibility to create jobs, important for keeping our economy competitive and for combating unemployment among young people. So it is no accident that as part of the economic strategy for 2020, the European Commission has launched the Youth at Work Action to promote the development of entrepreneurship and build contacts between young people and SMEs. 4 million jobs remain vacant in the European Union today. Carol, Maida and Michal, like a great many other young people, have seized these opportunities. With their talent and potential, they are building not only their own future, but also the future of Europe. So, who's next?